What's up? This is Richie from the Where We Wild YouTube channel. Today I'm going to give you what I think are the best Shimano spinning reels you can buy for the money. Let's get into it, man. All right, Shimano spinning reels. They got a lot of them, man. They got a lot of them. It can be overwhelming, I know. A lot of choices, and you can spend ridiculous amounts of money, 600, 700, whatever it is, or you can buy one for 30 bucks and catch a PB on it. That's what mine came on, my cheapest reel. My cheapest reel caught my PB. So I got 6 reels out for you. Well, I got the boxes out, the reels are on the rods, but I'll put the picture of the reels right here for you, and I'll link any information like price probably on the screen down in here somewhere. So let's get into it, man. I got 6 of them. We'll put them in order from cheapest to most expensive. First and foremost, I got to go with the Shimano Sienna 2500. Great budget reel. This is the reel I caught my PB on. The new version is red and black. You can see it right there. But I have the older version, which is right here actually, and I've kind of almost retired this reel. I haven't been using it, man. I caught my PB on it. They're a little heavy. I think they're like 9, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, around 9 ounces, man. So, they're heavy. They're kind of clunky feeling, but they're good, dependable reels, man. All these Shimano reels are gonna last you a lifetime if you take them apart and grease them and oil them, and I have all that on the channel too if you want to check it out. But if you keep them nice, take care of them, they're gonna last forever. So Shimano Sienna, my favorite thing about this reel is this, man. Oh, it's got such a cool sounding drag. The new ones sound like that too. I still have, like, when I hear that, I can still hear that PB I caught just ripping, just peel and drag, dude. And these things sound so awesome. I might just I just want to hear it run for real fast. I gotta get this line through it. I just want to hear it peel. That is so classic, dude. I love that. I love that. I can listen to that all day. Right? That's what dreams are made of right there, dude. God. I'll link that video of the PB at the end of this video for you so you can check it out. That fish was peeling, dude. Peeling. The whole fight, jumped several times on me, 9.25 pounds. God, hearing that thing just screaming was just like, oh man, like your heart just freaks out. But this is a great example of not needing to spend a ton of money to catch giant fish, catch your PB, you know what I mean? I own all kinds of reels, and that's the one that caught me the big one. So pretty cool, man. You don't have to break the bank to catch good fish. Yep. That was a little long-winded, but I have a personal attachment to that reel, so pretty sweet. Shimano Sienna, 30 bucks. Can't beat that, dude. So affordable. All right, next up, we got a Shimano NextSave 2500. This thing runs around 50 bucks. Very cool reel. Put it right there for you so you can check it out. Black and blue. This is actually the Mrs. Jamie's reel. She loves this thing, man. This is pretty much her first spinning reel. I hooked her up with her first spinning combo 2 years ago or something. She just murders on that reel. No problems with it whatsoever. She's got the 2500 HG, and she loves it, man. I think it weighs, yeah, almost 9 ounces, 8.8 ounces. It's got the 3 ball bearings. It's not a real high-end reel, but it's a good quality reel for the money. It's very, very nice. She never has any problems with it, loves it. So, for 50 bucks, that's another good one that I think is definitely worth a look, the Shimano NextSave. And by the way, that comes in, all these reels pretty much come in a 1,000 size. Some have even a 500, but 1,000, 2,500, some have a 2,000 size, 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000. And bass fishing, you're pretty much 2,500 or 3,000. That's pretty much the way to go. Depends how much line you need, and if you're planning on doing other stuff like little saltwater fishing or something where you need, more power, more line, you're gonna bump it up to a 4,000 or 5,000 big boy spinning reel. But for the most part, if you're bass fishing, it's 2,500 and 3,000. So 50 bucks, Shimano NextSave, very cool reel. Very, very cool. And Jamie loves it. Absolutely loves it. Next up on the list, we have the Shimano Sedona 2500. I have a couple of these reels, man, and they're very, very good. They're still a little bit, a little heavy. I mean, listen, once you get into the higher end stuff, you know, stuff just gets lighter and lighter and lighter. So once you start playing around with that stuff, when you come back to the more budget side of things, things are gonna feel a little heavy. They're gonna feel a little clunky. But this thing's pretty sweet. It's kind of middle of the road for weight. I think it's like 8 ounces. Yeah, 8.6. You got the 3 ball bearings, and it's a good reel, man. I've caught a lot of fish on the Sedona, and a lot of friends of mine have a bunch of Sedonas as well. They might have just updated it, but it's a great reel for the money, dude. This thing's running about 75 bucks, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, ish. I'll put it right here for you. But you know, it's another really good option. So yep, third up on the list here, Shimano Sedona 2500, great reel. I'm not mad at it, man. I've caught a lot of fish on the Sedona, and it handles really well. It's very smooth. All these reels are super smooth, man, especially if you tune them up, you watch those videos I make, and you see where to put the grease, where to put the oil, get them running really smooth. It's a Shimano. At the end of the day, Shimano reels are just quality, and they're smooth. You really can't go wrong with any of them, but these are just the standouts for me. All right, 3 down, 3 to go. Next up, running around $100, is a very popular reel, and one of my favorites is the Shimano Noski. And this one is the 2500 HG. Bing, put it right there. Very cool reel, man. Silver, black, and it's still a little bit heavy. I mean, 8.5 ounces. This one has 5 bearings on it. So now you're getting up, to that $100 mark, and you're starting to get some better quality, way more smooth. They're starting to drop the weight a little bit, but it's basically just like the Sedona and the Sienna and the Next Wave. It's just a little bit more expensive because it's got more bearings, it's smoother, but it's still very kind of powerful and chunky feeling in the hand. Like you got some power throwing it. So very, very awesome reel. Noski, $100, classic, very, very popular reel right here. Can't go wrong with it. All right, so now next on the list is where we start to jump up in price a little bit, and you're gonna see the weight drop on these reels. They're built to be on much lighter rods. You're talking just light finesse stuff where you're trying to balance out, a medium light, just a lighter finesse rod. And the first one is gotta be the Shimano Maribel 2500 right here. Very sick reel, very light reel for the money. And this thing, if I'm not mistaken, dude, it's been a while. Yeah, 130 bucks. And the weight really flies off these. All right, they're much lighter. This is 7.2 ounces for the size 2500. And what's even crazier is I believe it's the same weight for the 3000 size reel. I'm not 100% on that. Let me make sure. Yes, sir. The weight is exactly the same on the 2500 and the 3000, which is pretty sick, and that is 7.2 ounces. So now look, here's what I'm talking about, all right? On the Noski, okay, 20 pounds of drag, all right? 8.5 ounces. The Miravel, 7.2 ounces. Lighter, more finessey. They both have 5 bearings, okay? But this thing is just built to be on a more finesse style setup. I think I got this one from Japan actually, and it's like a shallow spool, which is sick. So you can kind of see here how it's not just the 2500 HG, it's a 2500 SHG, which is a shallow spool. It's pretty much the same reel, it's just got a little bit more of a shallow spool. That's all that is. But yeah, man, these are great. 2500 or the 3000, it's going to be the same weight, 7.2 ounces. So if you want that more line capacity, grab the 3000. Who cares? It's the same weight. It's going to balance out your rod the exact same as the 2500. So, and this is going to be the most affordable, lightest reel. That's pretty much how I can explain it. Like before this came out, you had to spend up a little bit more to get that lightweight. So this is a pretty special reel, man. Very, very cool. The Maribel. Check it out. If you're trying to keep your weight down, really light setups, and you don't want to break the bank, the Marivelle absolutely gets it done. All right, last but certainly not least, we have a very sick reel, and in my opinion, pretty much the best Shimano spinning reel you can buy for the money. A little more expensive, coming in around $260, is the Shimano Vanford. This thing is disgusting, all right? Insane. You put this thing on anything and you feel like you're really rolling out some high-end stuff, man. It's just so light. That Marivelle is 7.2 ounces, remember? And that really dropped it down from 9 ounces, 8 ounces. Marivelle 7.2. This thing shaves a whole nother ounce off, and it's 6.3 ounces. Super, super light, man. Super light. And the crazy thing, just like the Marivelle, the 2500 and the 3000 size weigh the same. So get the 3000 if you need that extra line, especially that extra line on the spool. Yeah, it's going to add a tiny little bit more weight, but you don't even really notice that. So 2500 and 3000, same weight. And if you go down to like the size 1000 size reel or 2000 size reel, you know, not having as much line or whatever, but that thing's even lighter at 5 ounces, which is just insanity, man. So when you put one of these reels on any rod, it makes it feel so much more higher end. You put it on the right rod, and it's just that's it, man. It's just high end stuff right there, and it's not anything ridiculous where you're paying $700-800 for the reel. It's $260, and this is just gonna treat you like you spent $700-800 on it. This thing is just disgusting. Shimano Vanford. That's the best Shimano spinning reel for the money, in my opinion. So check that out. All these reels will be linked in the video description. If you don't know how to find that, you just go down under the title, you hit more, opens up, hit more again. Everything will be linked right there. I might even throw some rods into the mix and show you what I pair these reels up with. But they're all really dependable reels. And like I said, man, you can spend the $260 and get a Vanford and feel like you're fishing, and will be fishing, some high-end stuff. Or you can drop all the way down and only spend $30 on a Shimano Sienna and still catch a ton of fish, and these reels are going to last you a lifetime if you take care of them. And speaking of that, feel free to check out the Shimano Reels playlist we have up on the channel. I take apart all these reels that I own, show you how to, you know, tune them up, grease, oil, all that stuff, get them running right out of the box, dude. I get any reel, the second it gets home, I'm cracking it open, cleaning it up, seeing what they did in the factory, and doing my thing on it, putting the grease where it needs to go, getting that oil where it needs to go, getting them running nice and smooth. Just what I do, man. So I hope this video helped you guys out. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments. Once again, everything will be linked in the video description for you. So if you're in need of a new reel and you want to go grab one, go check it out. Get the one you need, and feel confident that any of these, in any of the price ranges, they're going to work for you, man. They're going to last a lifetime if you take care of them. Gotta love Shimano, dude. Pretty sweet. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like. And if you're into this sort of thing, don't forget to hit subscribe. We put a new video out every single week. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Later. If you want to see more videos just like this one, be sure to check out the rest of the Where We Wild YouTube channel, where we post a brand new video every week. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we post a new adventure. Thanks for watching. See ya.